Imagine scrolling through your phone and suddenly seeing the devastating news that a young star, someone who filled millions of screens with laughter and energy, has passed away at only 21. That's exactly what fans of Jennifer Nicole Rivas, a beloved TikTok influencer and television personality from Honduras, are dealing with right now. On Wednesday, Jennifer was found lifeless inside her home in Tegucigalpa, the capital city, leaving an entire nation and her global audience shocked. Reports from local outlet HCH Televisión Digital say her family suspects she may have suffered an epileptic seizure, a medical condition she had been receiving treatment for with prescribed medication. In the blink of an eye, a vibrant, promising life has been cut short. Jennifer wasn't just a content creator. She was a voice of a generation, a rising star who managed to connect through a screen and make her followers feel like family. To understand the depth of this loss, you need to know just how active Jennifer was in her community and in the entertainment world of Honduras. She wasn't limited to TikTok. She had also stepped into television and podcasting. She participated in programs like El Chocero TV and El Aventazo Pickle War, where her colleagues say she always brought enthusiasm and positivity. The tribute message from her fellow creators paints a picture of someone deeply loved, not just for her talent, but for the joy she spread behind the scenes. They described her as a person full of energy and enthusiasm who left a mark on every moment shared. In an industry that can often feel competitive and isolating, Jennifer stood out as someone who lifted people up instead of pulling them down. That's one of the reasons why her death feels not just like the loss of a star, but the loss of a genuinely good-hearted human being. What makes this tragedy even more heartbreaking is how recently she was interacting with her fans. Just hours before her passing, Jennifer posted on Instagram, sharing a photo of herself standing on a pickleball court with a paddle in hand. Her caption, translated into English, simply said, "Getting ready." For her followers, that snapshot now carries a haunting weight. What seemed like a casual post about sports is now the last glimpse into her life before everything changed. Beyond her social media presence, Jennifer was working toward a degree in journalism at the National Autonomous University of Honduras, the most prestigious educational institution in the country. Her goal was to expand her voice, to tell stories, and maybe even one day become a respected journalist. She had ambition, drive, and a future that looked as bright as her smile. That's part of what makes her loss resonate so deeply. The world will never see what she could have accomplished next. The shockwaves of her death have been felt most strongly online, where Jennifer's fans quickly transformed her social media accounts into memorials. On TikTok, her final videos have been flooded with thousands of heartfelt comments. People wrote messages like, "Thank you for always believing in me. I will always remember you fondly." And, "Rest in peace, little doll. Thank you for making us smile." Another said, "Fly high, Jennifer. You had a bright future ahead of you." These tributes capture the essence of what it means to be an influencer today. To her fans, Jennifer was more than entertainment. She was a friend, a source of comfort, and someone who made the weight of daily struggles a little lighter. The community she built may have started on an app, but the love and grief pouring out now are as real as any connections formed in person. Jennifer Nicole Rivas' story is a powerful reminder of how much impact one person can have, even in a short lifetime. At 21, she had already become a household name in Honduras, a role model for aspiring creators, and a symbol of how digital platforms can elevate young voices. While her passing is heartbreaking, The legacy she leaves behind is undeniable. Fans continue to share her videos, her photos, and their memories, ensuring that her light doesn't fade with time. Her family and close friends now face the painful process of grieving privately, but they can also see how far her influence reached, touching not just local audiences, but people across borders. Life is fragile, and Jennifer's sudden departure underscores that reality, but it also highlights the beauty of a life lived authentically. Though she is gone too soon, her memory and impact will endure through the community she built and the joy she gave to others.